So we are back. It's like 7 something. We went for a walk. They had a hard time doing the gassing thing today out there at the walk at Franklin Canyon in Los Angeles, which they've done many times before, dropping little gas pellets, shooting them. They use this like hoo hoo owl sound. Um, yeah, it's really funny because they use it over here. So it's not like super, oh, what's that? You know? Hey, kitty. His eyes not doing super good. He's squinting a lot. There's a lot of shit in it. So he's all bummed on that. He's like, stop shining this on my face. But yeah, it's all messed up. It's permanently damaged, I'm sure, from so much isoflurane being put inside it. But there you go. She's like, gas, 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 gas. She's really wanting to do that. There's Miho, which I don't know if you can tell because the flash is on, but all this area around here that's very sensitive usually gets really red with the isoflurane, and then now it looks like he's actually losing hair over there. So like I said, like these things have a result to them. You know, they have an implication to the body, the assault on the body. You know, isoflurane isn't meant to be sprayed all over somebody's body and face, and you know, their intent is to have us inhale it. You know. Oh yeah, and last night I just realized when I went to go feed the dogs that Vita's dog bowl was actually in the back bedroom over there, which was really weird because I feed her in the kitchen. So that had to go all the way from there, this metal bowl, all the way and get around this wall, and then go all the way down that hallway, turn right, and go into the very last bedroom on the right-hand side. So she was feeding them for the few hours that I fell asleep, but she undoubtedly got a hold of that underwear that I was wearing to get tested yesterday. That didn't happen, and that is the update that I'm going to give you on. I went down to the West LA Police Department and explained to them how the officers that met me yesterday, that I'm sure believed that I was going to get a sex rape kit done, and how that didn't happen. That I went to Van Nuys and that they berated me and barraged me and just demeaned me for over 3 hours. 5 different officers and detectives. Not once have they investigated any of this. Not once have they even tried. So they decided, though, on their own that I wasn't allowed to get a rape kit done, which I believe is a violation of my civil rights. So, and the pain in my vagina is very, very sore and acute. It's very painful. So, that's what I've had to live with all day, all night last night. I actually did come home and take a shower, which wiped off a lot of that numbing cream that she likes to use. And, yeah. So that's what we did. And they were all nice and friendly to me until they called the Van Nuys Police Department. And then all of a sudden it was a little bit more tooty and a little bit more like, meh. But they said, yeah, you have a right to go down to any hospital and they'll do a rape kit. And I said, well, then why did they kept saying, I mean, this was over 3 hours of 5 different officers and detectives. Why did they tell me that I wasn't allowed to do that? And I said, do you know why? And he said, no. And I said, because they know those people. They know the people who are raping me, and they want that to happen. They're letting that happen. So, just to make it clear that I made it clear who those people were. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know their names. I couldn't really remember everybody's name. But yeah, that's what happened, and they know that's what happened now. And West LA knows that that's what happened now because they were told that I didn't get a rape kit because they can't just manufacture that now. They can't go back and pretend like they didn't violate my civil rights. So that's it. So here we are, the room filling. But you can actually see on video, it's really kind of interesting because everything gets kind of hazy, you know, because that's gas. But not quite yet. So you turn it off, and it's lovely how she can control the heat to my house. There's Kitty. He just does not feel good. He's just like, fuck, more of this shit. So there you go. And there's Miho, like, come on. Pet me. Oh, yeah, and Miho stinks like throw up and just nastiness and disgusting, kind of like a rancid smell. So I was kind of trying to figure that all day, is that smell was on my hands. And I was like, oh, what? Did I asphyxiate again? Did they fucking gas me and then rape me until I fucking died again? And, but I didn't wake up with throw up in my nose. I woke up with the usual bloody boogers. And no, then I realized it was Miho. So because she knew that I told the police that Miho acts weird when they bring in a bunch of rapists, then she spent a great deal of time trying to assage Miho. So it's funny how you can put two and two together pretty easily. And the bowl being all the way on the other side of the house. Yeah, she went and fed the dogs back there to bring them back there. So there you go. But yeah, here's Kitty, unhappy, bummed, cold, fluffed up, doesn't feel good. But can't get a vet to help us because they don't believe what I'm saying. Not yet. All right, that's that until she turns on the heat again. I'll record that.